boy, that time creeps up fast. It is time for Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Thank you for coming. I'm going to start with a jazz tune that is usually played as an instrumental, but I'm going to jazz up the lyrics with Green Dolphin Street. Hello, everybody. I'm up here in Vanderbilt, Michigan. Oh, lover, one lovely day, love came planning to stay. Green Dolphin Street supplied the setting for nights beyond forgetting. And through these moments apart, love came straight from the heart. I can't forget the love I found on, I could kiss the ground on Green Dolphin Street. Lover, one lovely day, love came planning to stay. Green Dolphin Street supplied the setting for nights beyond forgetting. And through these moments apart, love came straight from the heart. The love I found on, I could kiss the ground on Green Dolphin Street. All right, Green Dolphin Street, yeah. Kind of a jazzy tune, and but I like doing the old standards, and Green Dolphin Street is one of those jam tunes. You know, you go to a jam session, and if somebody wants to call a tune, they'll say, hey, let's do Green Dolphin Street. It's actually almost overdone, but I still think it's a great tune. Anyway. So, Duke Ellington. I always like to throw in a Duke Ellington, and better early than late, I think. I missed a Saturday dance, I heard they crowded the floor. I'd be lonesome without you, don't get around much anymore. Oh, I don't see my Chapman. They would have asked about you, and I'd be lonesome without you. get around much anymore. Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease, but nevertheless, why stir up memories? I've been invited on dates, should have gone, but what for? They would have asked me about you. I don't get around much anymore. Here's how Duke would do you. He put in some stuff like that. His wouldn't be quite as sloppy though. Play that again. I need to improvise. Jazz improvisation. Saturday dance, heard they crowded the floor. Well, I'd been lonesome without you, don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club, got as far as the door. They'd be asking about you, I don't get around much anymore. Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease. Nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates, should have gone, but what for? They would have asked me about you. It's awfully different without you. I couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. Finally, I've hidden the window with the chat comments, so I don't even know who's here yet. Come on, Steve. Get it together. Oh, there we go. Trish is here. Hi, happy Trish. Happy Wednesday, Trish. Gerlinda's here. All right. Ron Melman is here. Fantastic. Yeah, Amy's here. And yeah, great. We got all the members of our A-team assembling, which is very, very cool. And Ron Melman asked for a tune last time, and I actually relearned it because I had learned it a while ago, but it's a great Irving Berlin song. I'm going to do it again. If you were here last time, you already heard it, but it's such a great song, you won't mind hearing it again, really. Yeah. Irving Berlin did this song called Say It Isn't So. I also want to talk about what happened this morning at my house. We could do that. We lost power in the middle of the night last night. So, but that's not a problem usually because I have a generator. So, went out to the generator, started it up, and actually my son did. Why did he start it up instead of me? No, maybe I did. But anyway, started up and then it ran for about 2 minutes and then turned off. So we did that 3 or 4 times, and so we were without power, but it's okay because it's the middle of the night. It's not okay, really, but it's, it's somewhat bearable. And so we tried again this morning, same thing. So there's no power this morning. This is getting a little more serious. And sometimes we have been known to have power outages out in the Pigeon River Forest because we're in a wilderness area. It can last for days sometimes. So that's why virtually all my neighbors have a generator. Most of them have automatic generator that turns on right when the power goes out. So I came to the studio, and my son was sleeping, and I called the small engine repair guy because my generator is essentially a small engine that generates the power. And he said, "Man, I'm booked up." He said, "I'm slammed today. I can't come out and help you." And I said, "Yeah, it just runs for a couple of minutes and then turns off." He goes, "Well, check the oil, because sometimes these engines have an automatic turn off if the oil is low." So I said, "Oh, yeah, it's a long shot. It's never going to work." But sure enough, went and put some oil in the generator, and it started working. So, and also I found out about 20 minutes before I started playing, 20 minutes ago, about a half hour ago, that the power is back on now. So we're okay. Anyway, that's a long story, but so when the power goes out, this is what you say to yourself. This is what Irving Berlin would say. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Everyone is saying you don't love me. Say it isn't so. Everywhere I go, everyone I know whispers that you're growing tired of me. Oh, say it isn't so. People say that you found somebody new. Oh, so sad. And it won't be long before you love me. Say it isn't true. Say that everything is still okay. That's all I want to know. And what they're saying, say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Everyone is saying you don't love me. Say it isn't so. Everywhere I go, everyone I know whispers that you're growing tired of me. Oh, say it isn't so. People say that you found somebody new, and it won't be long before you leave me. Say it isn't true. Say that everything is still okay. That's all I want to know. What they're saying, say it isn't so. Right. I don't know if I'm going to take a dedicated break tonight, but I do have my coffee with me today. Sometimes I'll have a glass of wine in the afternoon, but today I'm just sticking with the coffee after what we went. I probably need a glass of wine after what we went through last night, but I'll probably have one later tonight. But I want to show off the Starbucks logo so I can get my compensation from Starbucks. Yeah, that's really going to happen. Here's something a little bluesy. Bill Withers did this song. I guess he was 42 years old when he recorded his first hit song. So there's still hope for me. Oh wait, I'm older than... Anyway, it's a great song by Bill Withers. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. I know, 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 I know. Hey, you ought to leave the young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. I know, 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 I know. Hey! You ought to leave the young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Hallie, hello, welcome. Nice to see you chiming in with the comments on Wednesday afternoon. Actually, it's really early in Tucson, which I believe is where you are. It would be like just a little bit after noon, lunch hour. Okay, time to put on my Sinatra hat. those things. Just one of those crazy flings. One of those bells that now and then ring. It was just one of those things. It was just one of those nights. Just one of those fabulous flights. A trip to the moon on gossamer wings. It was just one of those things. Oh, if we thought a bit of the end of it before we'd started painting the town, we'd have been aware that this love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's hoping we meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. If we thought a bit of the end of it before we'd started painting the town, we'd have been aware that this love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's hoping that we might meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. I feel like I should say something in that space at the end, but I don't know what. All right. I think it's okay to do a Valentine's song, even if it's not Valentine's Day. You know, back in the old days, we used to do My Funny Valentine all year. Nowadays, people just do it. But I'm not going to do My Funny Valentine. I'm going to do a different one. It's a song by Paul McCartney. What if it rained? We didn't care. She said that someday soon the sun was gonna shine. And she was right. This love of mine, my Valentine. As days and nights would pass me by, I tell myself that I was waiting for a sign. Then she appeared, a love so fine, my Valentine. And I will love her for life. Will never let a day go by without remembering the reasons why. She makes me certain that I can fly, and so I do without a care. I know that someday soon the sun is gonna shine, and she'll be there, this love of mine, my Valentine. and I will love her for life, and I will never let a day go by without remembering the reasons why. She makes me certain that I can fly, and so I do without a care. I know that someday soon the sun is gonna shine, and she'll be there, this love of mine, my Valentine. I forgot to put my reverb on. So, I in my studio here, which has been, when I bought this building, it was called Gateway Gallery, which I didn't really like the name. So I'm changing the name. I've actually kind of announced it in passing, but this is maybe a more official announcement. I'm changing the name of the studio. I'm going to call it a studio instead of a gallery, first of all. And here is the name of my new studio. Oh, blues. I would love. Yeah, that was kind of a sad Valentine's song. Yeah. So the name of my studio is going to be right here, Main Street Studio, and that picture was taken this morning after the power went out. I got here very early this morning because I figure I'd, instead of having coffee at my house in the dark, I'd come over to the studio where we had power. There was power here in the studio. So Main Street Studio. Anyway, that's the name. New name. Blues. There's so many to pick from. So many blues tunes. From the repertoire of Mose Allison. Well, if you would be so kind to help me find my mind, I want to thank you in advance. Know this before you start. My soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. My future is my past. This memory will last. I live to love the days gone by. Each day they come and go, like the one before. Mine's lost till the day I die. The words would fail me if I tried to describe her. Though I know she's not all she should have been. She was the devil with the face of an angel. Well, she was sweet and cruel and sweet as homemade sin. You would be so kind to help me find my mind. I want to thank you in advance. Know this before you start. My soul's been torn apart. Lost my mind in a wild romance. Describe her, though I know she's not all she should have been. She was the devil with the face of an angel, and she was sweet and cruel and sweet as homemade sin. If you would be so kind to help me find my mind, I wanna thank you in advance. Know this before you start. My soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. I lost my mind in a wild romance. Guess where I'm going, but I'm sorry that I can't take you. You keep your New York joys. I'm going to Illinois, just as fast as I can. Yeah, baby, I won't leave if I can. Use love like a tool, make a man a fool. What a beautiful motto. I can't remember the words. But I'm going back where a woman really knows the way to treat a man. And people are friendly without no hidden plan. It's the best in the Midwest. Real town city full of good folks who come from home. And when I get big, I'll never roll far from a little shy town. Goodbye, farewell, I might see you later. 'Cause I am going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Nothing in Chicago, monkey woman like you to do. Okay, play the blues, Steve, okay? You talking to yourself again? Here's another one. I'm just making them up. Well, hurry down now, sunshine, and see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow brings sorrow. Hurry down now, sunshine, see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow, well, it may bring sunshine, then again it may bring rain, And I am going to Chicago, sorry, but I can't take you. Going to Chicago, sorry, but I can't take you. Ain't nothing in Chicago, monkey woman like you to do. Okay. Alrighty, sipping away at a little bit of coffee here, playing some blues. That's not even right. When you're playing blues, you should have whiskey or something. Oh, well. Sunday night, by the way, I'm not sure about Steve's Virtual Piano Bar this Sunday night. In fact, it's unlikely because I'm traveling to My sister's in Indianapolis because, and you've heard of this on the news, I'm sure, there's a total solar eclipse on Monday. This coming Monday, April 8th, from roughly 1 to 3 in the afternoon, where I'm going to be. I think the time varies according to where you are geographically. But I'm going to be seeing a total eclipse with my sister and some of the family, and so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to broadcast this coming Sunday for Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. But I'm going to make every effort to be back to do next Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Yeah, Amy, you used to request that song, Going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. All right, let's just be freewheeling here. That Paul McCartney was kind of a, I know there's, this is one that Hallie's sister inspired me to play. Judy Roberts is Hallie's sister, Judy is a celebrity, a local hero in the Chicago area and in the Arizona area. And she did an album with this title, and the song was written by Henry Mancini, and I've been playing it almost every session because I need to practice. Since I'm among friends, I practice this song by Henry Mancini, and I heard Monica Mancini sing it a few weeks ago at the Sedona Film Festival via video. That was a video that was produced by Ron Melman, who's here, if you're still here, possibly. So this song by Henry Mancini, and you all know who Henry Mancini is. He's the guy who wrote Moon River, Wider Than a Mile, and many, many other great songs. But this is a song called Two for the Road. If you're feeling fancy free, come wander through this world with me. In any place we chance to be, will be a rendezvous. Two for the road, we'll travel down the years, collecting precious memories, selecting souvenirs, and living life the way we please. In summertime the sun will shine, in winter we'll drink summer wine, and every day that you are mine will be a lovely day, as long as love still wears a smile. I know that we'll be two for the road, and that's a long, long while. In summertime the sun will shine, in winter we'll drink summer wine, and every day that you are mine will be a lovely day, as long as love still wears a smile. I know that we'll be two for the road, and that's a long, long while. Here's another Henry Mancini song, The of wine and roses, laugh and run away like a child at play through the meadowland toward a closing door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of a lonely child that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away like a child at play. The meadowland toward a closing door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of a lonely child that introduced me to all the days of wine and roses, the days of wine and roses, the days of wine and roses and you. Okay, another blues tune. This one is from my CD called Going to Chicago. I get requests for this from time to time. If you've ever heard this before, you probably recognize it. Eeny weeny bit. No, I don't want much. I just want a little bit. No, I don't want it all. Just want a little bit. Just a teeny weeny bit. Just a teeny weeny bit of your love. Turn the lights down low. Honey, slip me a kiss. Well, turn the lights down low. I just can't resist. From a teeny weeny bit, just a teeny weeny bit of your love. That's all I want. Not just for peace of mind. Please say you'll never leave me, not till the end of time. Just an teeny weeny bit, just a teeny weeny bit of your just want a little bit. No, I don't want it all. I just want a little bit. Just a teeny weeny bit, just a teeny weeny bit of your love. The lights down low, send me a kiss. Turn the lights down low, I just can't resist. Just a teeny weeny bit, a teeny weeny bit of your love. Just a teeny weeny bit, a teeny weeny bit of your love. Just a teeny weeny bit, just a teeny weeny bit of your love. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the ending. Okay, kind of a relaxed Wednesday afternoon, and having a little coffee and looking out on kind of a cloudy landscape. And by the way, in case you missed it, the new name for my studio, you can see the name Gateway Gallery, but I'm going to change those signs, and I'm going to call it Main Street Studio. So here is the picture of the studio that was taken this morning. There was power in Vanderbilt, in this town city. I want to say city. It's a little tiny town of 300. The main street has a blinking yellow light. And so anyway, that's going to be the name. I'm going to take down those are movable panels on the side of the walls there. I'm going to put Main Street Studio, maybe something colorful. I don't think I'll use the yellow and red, but who knows? I may hire somebody to design it. So we'll see. But anyway, having a sip of coffee. Piano. Oh, thanks, Ron. Speaking of piano work, I watched a video of Glenn Gould yesterday. And first, I watched him playing Bach with a very famous violinist. Yehudi Menuhin was playing violin with him, and they were doing a Bach piano violin suite of some sort. It was phenomenal. I mean, you talk about piano work. Not only that, Glenn Gould was playing the whole piece by memory. I think he plays everything by memory. I think he has a photographic mind. Glenn Gould, very famous pianist, was recording back in the 50s, I want to say, mostly, quite a bit. And he looks like kind of a quirky, geeky, nerdy kind of a guy, but he's obviously a genius. So remember that name, Glenn Gould. And then, to top it all off, to go even all the way into infinity, into the Twilight Zone, he played a Schoenberg piece. Now, Schoenberg is a guy who is kind of a modernistic composer from the early 20th century, but he invented this type of composing called 12-tone. I don't want to get in the weeds too much, but anyway, suffice it to say, his stuff was very odd, avant-garde, unpredictable, and he played a piece by Schoenberg for piano and violin, and he should not have been able to do this, but he played that piece by memory. I can't even do it justice how amazing that was by telling the story, because you can't imagine how difficult that piece was to be playing it by memory. Yehudi Menuhin was using a score. He was playing violin, and he's a fantastic musician. I met Yehudi Menuhin back in 1970 in Ann Arbor. He was doing a concert. He was leading a little group. I can't remember. It was mostly Bach he was playing. And he was quite the showman. He would stand up. I think his entire ensemble stood up and played a Bach string ensemble in a concert hall in Ann Arbor. Kind of a little chamber music hall. It was exquisite. Anyway, and so some of us said, hey, we've got to go up and meet him. So we just walked up on the stage and talked to him. And he was known for being into yoga then. So we asked him about how his yoga practice a little bit. But amazing player, just off the charts when you hear him play, what he can do with the violin. Yeah, playing stuff by memory is. I think somebody said that Glenn Gould had a photographic memory. He could play a piece through once and memorize it. That's more than photographic memory. That's a freak. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'll keep some ideas here on the stand just in case I want to look for a song to play. But I'm thinking of Cole Porter. This song was banned. I'm going to play a song that was banned. Ooh, it must be a naughty song. Yeah, well, not really. It's called Love for Sale. So if you're into sales and if you're into love, you're probably going to be into this song. I don't know, maybe putting the two together is a little bit freaky, but anyway, Love for Sale. The song was banned on the radio in the 1930s, but Cole Porter wrote it, and it's sale, appetizing young love for sale, love that's fresh and still unspoiled, love that's only slightly soiled, love for sale. Who will buy? Would like to sample my supply. Who's prepared to pay the price for a trip to paradise? Love for sale. Let the poets pipe of love in their childish way. I know every type of love better far than they. If you want the thrill of love, I've been through the mill of love. Oh, love, new love, every love but true love, love for sale. Appetizing young love for sale. If you want to buy these wares, follow me and climb the stairs. Love for sale. The poets pipe of love in their childish way. I know every type of love better far than they. If you want the thrill of love, I've been through the mill of love. Oh, love, new love, every love but true love. Love for sale. Appetizing young love for sale. If you want to buy her wares, follow me and climb these stairs. Love for sale. Love for sale. wrote that song and other songs that were banned on the radio. His other song, birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. That was also banned on the radio in the 1930s. So he was like a naughty composer. Wow. I'm going to do an instrumental. I haven't done an instrumental, so this is called, let's see, which instrumental should I do? Point Siena. Okay, well, thank you everybody for coming to Steve's Virtual Piano Bar, and we won't have one next Sunday because is there a song about an eclipse? I think there was like a pop song, Total Eclipse of the Heart or something like that. Eclipse, I don't know it, but if there's maybe somebody needs to write a jazz song about an eclipse, jazz tune. So, thank you all for coming and listening, and joining me for a Wednesday afternoon. It's Wednesday afternoon in Michigan, and it's where Gerlinda is. It's evening. It's probably dark there. Look at all the light we have here. It's light. Anyway. So I have to think of a goodbye song, final song. Oh, Bonnie Tyler did a song called Total Eclipse of the Heart. There we go. Thank you, everybody, for coming. It's been a great time, and I have to think of a song. For all we know, we may never meet again. It's just a song. We're going to meet again. Just don't worry. Before you go, make the moment sweet again. We won't say goodnight until the last minute. I'll hold out my hand, and my heart will be in it. For all we know, this may only be a dream. Well, that's true. We don't know. We come and we go like a ripple in a stream. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was made for some. Tomorrow may never come. Ooh. For all we know, that's pretty metaphysical. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was made for some. Tomorrow may never come. For all we know. Very sensitive song. Yeah, very sensitive lyrics. Very nice lyrics. And for all we know, we are going to meet again. Just won't be next week's piano bar. So thank you all for coming, and so you guys are really amazing, showing up so regularly. Some of you, well, most of you show up so regularly. So thank you again. Do accept tips if you're so inclined, not expected or required, but if you do leave a tip, that's always helpful. And thank you for coming, and I'll see you next time. Love you all. Adios. Au revoir. A bientôt. Auf Wiedersehen.